first casualty in the war on individual liberty is knowledge. Buddha taught us the root of all evil is ignorance and false views. By controlling what we know, they control what we think. Yevgeny Yevtushenko said this about censorship. When truth is replaced by silence, the silence is a lie. We know censorship takes many forms to disguise its evil deeds. Benjamin Franklin addressed censorship by offense. This form is very prevalent today. If all printers were determined not to print anything till they were sure it would offend nobody, there would be very little printed.
Liberty is too precious a thing to be buried in books, Miss Saunders. Men should hold it up in front of them every single day of their lives and say, I'm free to think and to speak. My ancestors couldn't, I can. And my children will.
Demanding accountability and defending your rights against the police specifically, and the government generally, are difficult and dangerous tasks. Your right to watch the government and record what you see is a natural right that is protected by the Constitution, and it cannot be taken away by the government.
No middle ground is possible on this subject. Either taxation without consent is robbery, or it is not. If it is not, then any number of men who choose may at any time associate, call themselves a government, assume absolute authority over all weaker than themselves, plunder them at will, and kill them if they resist. That quote is from No Treason, The Constitution of No Authority by Lysander Spooner. Examples of this are all around us. One such example was brought to my attention by Cameras Everywhere, a fellow independent journalist exposing the police state. He recently received a privacy complaint against this video, which he appealed in hopes it won't be taken down or demonetized. This is because some of the subjects of his video, who were in public at the time they were documented, were not happy with the way they behaved. Maybe it was their behavior, or maybe it's the fact their job is securing the safety of people whose salaries, along with their own salaries, are paid with money taken against the will of the people who earned it, and they are ashamed to be associated with such a practice. Remember, some of that money is used to build these facilities housing the equipment and workers these guys secure. The thing is, in a truly free market, a business or anyone who provides a good or service must treat their customers well and with respect. If they don't, customers would choose to exercise their free will and use another merchant's goods or services. Government forces its customers to use its services by not allowing people to exercise free will with how they obtain those services. Yeah, sure, I'm free to hire my own security firm to protect myself, or provide my own security. However, I'm also forced to use the security services the government provides itself, us citizens. I make that comment because it's clear by observing the actions and words of these order followers, they are there to enforce victimless crimes and make sure the corporation known as the state has a leg up on all its competition. How does this apply in this situation? These order follower wannabes in this video are campus security for Seattle Pacific University. This means they're backed by a machine of well-paid professionals tasked with advancing the agenda and interests of their employer, the state. They don't have to worry about upsetting customers. They don't rely on voluntary interactions to receive their pay. When that happens, you remove the necessity to keep the customer happy because they have no choice but to pay for your services. If they don't, they are threatened with force and being caged. In this circumstance, these security officers, clearly ashamed of either their behavior or their jobs or both, found somebody in the machine called government with expertise in how to suppress this information from getting out. Even though these goons were out in public treating a man who contributes to their salary like he was the criminal, they were directed to contact YouTube by their legal team, which is paid for with money plundered from the citizens unwillingly. They cited privacy concerns and asked YouTube to take down the video. YouTube complied because it's all about serving the mighty dollar, not truth. Here's a quote I read from David Mamet, an American playwright, author, and screenwriter. We live in oppressive times. We have, as a nation, become our own thought police. But instead of calling the process by which we limit our expression of dissent and wonder censorship, we call it concern for commercial viability. This is what YouTube and other corporate media outlets do. They censor information, citing their reason for doing so as being advertisers think the content is too controversial and would pull their advertisements, which pay the bills for these supposed independent media outlets. So in this case, Seattle Pacific University used its legal team to form a plan to get this video depicting how these organized crime rings spend the money they steal and how the ones assigned to protect the interests of the university treat members of the public who pay for it all. In response, Cameras Everywhere asked me to share this video and get the word out. As independent journalists, we have to help each other spread truth. I've cut this video up and retooled it a bit to see if it gets past YouTube's algorithms. I also posted the original video in its entirety to my Steemit and BitChute pages. It's time to start the migration to uncensored and decentralized platforms. Links to those sites where I posted the original video are in the description. Be sure to check them out and join the revolution. You have my permission and Cameras Everywhere's permission to use this video and the original. Mirror them, cut them up and edit them, do whatever you need to get the truth out. Post them to other social media outlets to let the ruling class know we are not accepting the status quo. This, my friends, is how we fight censorship. Remember, the truth fears no scrutiny.
Pardon me? Can't quite hear you. Could you speak up a little?
Yes, the purpose of this.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, this creates an objective record
Okay, on my face?
of whatever it faces.
Okay.
It's a camera.
Can I see your identity?
My identity?
Yeah, your ID.
Oh, here comes a car. I don't think you should block the street. I'll move out of the way so you can move if you want. How you doing, sir?
Good to meet you.
Sorry, my hand's a little sweaty.
Oh, that's fine. Which paper you work with?
I don't work with paper.
Yeah. Okay. Just
No.
getting some pictures of.
I'm an artist.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just, was just trying to figure out what you were doing or where you were doing it. So.
Oh, I told him.
Oh, go ahead.
I told him.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. What type of project you doing?
I don't want to reveal,
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, we just have a vested interest, kind of know what's going on in there. And
You guys are from Seattle Pacific
yeah,
University?
Seattle University, yeah.
Is this the campus?
Yeah, some of those buildings are owned by the campus.
The one that burned down, maybe?
I don't know exactly, but some of the fenced areas are, so some of the affected buildings. So.
Okay. All right.
Well, good talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a supervisor. So if you have any questions or anything, feel free to talk to me. So.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Did you have a press badge or?
I do. I have one right here.
Would you flip it over, please?
I wouldn't know.
You're Jason. Okay, that's cool. All right. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. I appreciate your professionalism so far.
Or the backside. Why are you filming us, dude? Is there a reason?
There is a reason, yeah.
Why?
I want to keep it to myself.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's very okay. I just curious. Yeah. Have a good day. Can I help you, man?
What kind of help are you offering? Say something authentic and maybe you'll get a straight answer.
hope you liked this video. Remember to check out Cameras Everywhere. He puts out great content, and like any other independent journalist, depends on the support of you and me. A link to his channel is in the description. As I mentioned before, links to the original video on his channel and my BitChute and Steemit channels are also in the description. It looks like the original video is still available to the public, but because of the complaint of the security officers, for now it is not monetized, which is more than just not making money for Cameras Everywhere. It's about exposure. If YouTube isn't putting advertising on the video, it won't get into recommended video lists, and in general, gets a lot less exposure. Think about it. YouTube is going to promote the videos that are fully monetized and stand to make them the most amount of money. If one is deemed controversial and might not make as much money, they're going to make it harder to find. Let's make this attempt at censorship an epic fail. Everybody has our permission to mirror, share, make a new video, whatever you want to get these clowns out in view of the public. If you want to support this channel despite what YouTube does to censor the message of liberty with its monetization policies, consider picking up a hat or a hoodie from the merchandise store. I have a few designs to choose from and more on the way. Thanks for what you already do to show me your support, and don't forget to leave a comment and let me know what you think about this video and its content. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like button and share it with everyone you know. Find us on Twitter as well as censorship-free platforms like BitChute and Steemit or DTube. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to smile at someone you don't know every day.